My name's Blake. I'm in a band called Speakeasy with Georgie Chadwick and Michael Cook. I guess it sort of all started with me and Georgie. We've known each other since we were 7 years old. And we started, playing music together a few years ago, 3 or 4 years ago, and wrote some songs. We kind of got excited about it, but it sort of fizzled out. And then that got me interested in the whole music scene, and I decided to go to audio engineering school at the Conservatory of Recording Arts. Got done, and I had all this tax return money, and I put it in a studio. I bought some gear, and I bought a guitar, and I bought a mandolin and a banjo, and everything you need to make a band and make an album, and spent, $8,000 or $9,000 over the course of about a year. And around that time, a really good friend of mine sort of went down a bad path, and I was trying to help him out. He was in sort of desperate need of a good friend. So I took him in, and I was trying to help him get his life together, and he had been sober for about 3 months, and one day I came home, all of my belongings of any value were gone. Everything kind of started to go downhill after all of my stuff got stolen. And I came to a point where I was like, okay, well, I can't live in Arizona anymore. So I left Arizona, I moved to Washington. I'll never forget the last thing he said to me before I left was, dude, if you do anything when you're in Washington, you need to get back into music. Like, you're good, and that's something that you need to pursue, and you can't let, life take that away from you just because it is hard sometimes. I said, well, if I were to do it, I wouldn't do it unless you did it with me. And he was like, okay, all right, I'll join with you. But, go to Washington and do that, and we'll talk about it. I called Georgie one night, and I was like, dude, I've been writing this music, and have you given any thought to playing with me? Making this a real project. And he was like, yeah, I think we should do it. So I flew out to Arizona and met up with all of our mutual friend Alex Reagan at Parametric Studios, and we recorded 2 songs, I Remember and Someday Soon. Someday Soon was the main one that we wanted to do, and I think the reason we wanted to do that one is because the theme of this whole last 3 years of discovering that we wanted to do this and really invest in it, and it all boiled down to fear. The question wasn't, do you want to do this? The question was, are you able to get back up when you fail and try again to do the thing that you want to do? We want to make an album, but we want to offer the pre-sale before the album actually is made. That way we can get the ball rolling, and we can get it going, and we can get it done in the next few months and not have to wait 1.5 years, 2 years.
We're really excited to, put what we have out for the world to hear.
I believe in the music, and I believe that there's going to be people out there who will believe in it just as much as we do.
Thank you so much for supporting Speakeasy and making our dreams possible.